that can control the universe. But they did not know that the one that is supreme over everything is one among them. One who could tune in on all, what they're all thinking at all times, but he can tune them out. I'm like I'm talking to these 24 men. All of them can tune in on each other, know what the other is thinking anytime they get ready. But the only one that can tune them out so they don't know what he's thinking at all times is that one who is the supreme one. Supreme being. When you think about it, a supreme being. The title that he wears lets you know that he's a man. Lord, King, Master, right? God of gods, King over kings, Lord over lords. That alone tells you that this is a man. He had to be a black man because dark was here before the light. Light was made. He didn't make the dark. Dark is the original, right? Black man is the original. Think about this. Self-created first God. Self-created God came out of the dark. And like Muhammad said, came out of nothing. Think about this. Came out of nothing. And stood beside nothing. Do you understand? When he's on this side, he's all nothing. It just keeps on from becoming less and less, right? When that's something. Now here's nothing. If that's something that came out of nothing, come to stand beside nothing, nothing becomes something, doesn't it? And every time you add another nothing to something, it becomes 10 times greater. Right? We add another nothing. Now we got 1,000. Add another nothing. Now we got 10,000. Right? Becoming more powerful all the time. Nothing is becoming powerful. That's you and I. We were nothing, right? One come to stand beside us. Now we get so arrogant, we reject the one. And what do all them nothings become? Nothing. Right? Drive something out of your midst and you end up being nothing again. So we better, if we got something, we better hold on to something. Or else we're going to soon become nothing. There are times to deceive the black man was limited for a short span of 6,000 years that are used by the white gods to rule. The white race progressed under falsehood for the past 4,000 years because it was given to them. Now their time has expired. The time of truth and righteousness again will rule. The interval of 6,000 years of evil and falsehood makes the average person think that the original black nation has nothing worthwhile, since the black man had stepped aside and go to sleep. You understand? And the loony gods actually mentally dead. Everybody looks at the white man. They think he's the God. You understand? Look at him for everything, right? The days of our Lord God. These are the days of the Son of Man, and the days of the removal of the whole world of evil and guilt and unrighteousness. These are the days of setting up a clean world under the guidance of the original people. Black nations who were never guilty of doing evil until one of the gods by the name of Yahoo discovered the essence in the black man to make a white man. Yahoo did just that. He made the white man. He, the white race, the devil, knows that his days, or this is the days of your deliverance. He knows this. He knows that a God has visited you. He knows that God has raised up a messenger as a guide to you. They, the white race, are very wise, a long way from being dumb. It is you, the so-called American Negro, that is dumb. Don't think that white people are fools. They are wise. It is you who are fools. Don't take them for nothing like an ignorant people. They are wise people. They are gods of their own world. This is true. They are made to be gods. They were made to be gods of their own world. They have proved that they are gods of their own world. Everything that they want, they can bring it before their people and tell them, here it is. Whatever idea they create in their mind that is necessary for their own life to live here on this planet, they bring it into perfection, right? We want an airplane, they go make an airplane. We want a better airplane, they go better airplane. We want to go to the moon. If Allah permits it. As our like Mama said, yeah, he said Allah permits it when a civilization is ready to be destroyed, and then he lets him go up and take a picture of his wisdom. You understand? Just before he destroys them. You understand? Let him come take a look around. Little devil, take a look around in my power and my will. You And then it goes up there, and he makes them come rushing back down. You understand? He thought he was already going to conquer space, wasn't he? Until he went up and had them all get ready to go up there. In other words, had a black man with him. Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. They was all standing there watching. Oh, there our gods go. Pretty soon they would say, here come our gods back down on fire. Right? That wasn't some of his equipment skill. Our Lord brought him down out of there. Let him know you're not the master up here now. We think you can take a peek up here, not come up here and rule things.
Right.
We must now and here make an agonizing reappraisal of our way of life. If justice had prevailed, there would be no need for a day of judgment to come today. To plead not to the unjust judges of the world, but to the just judge, to give justice to the black people in America. That just judge is our law. You see, we have been pleading for unjust judges. Give us justice, right?
Right.
Give us freedom. But we've been pleading to unjust judges, the white devil unjust judges. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Even when you go to the Supreme Court, that's a group of unjust judges.
Right.
Devils.
Right.
Do you understand? They were not made for you and I to rule them or rule with them. They were made to rule us. You understand? Till their time is out. So don't think they're going to give you complete justice. He had to come to the end of the days of the unjust judges. We had to come to the end of the unjust judges' time before we could get justice. You now should remember that the time of wisdom is coming for you, the so-called American Negroes. Creative thoughts are now coming to you. The God who has chosen you to be his people will teach you and lead you in how to fashion your creative thoughts into actual beings as the white has done. Our creative thoughts were taken from us until he, the white man, rules his world under his own creative thoughts. But he had to use the same material that our Father put there. He, the white man, wasn't able to create his material because everything was already in the earth. Therefore, when he was made, he had to use what we, our fathers, had made to fashion himself a kingdom from the material that was already created. He had nothing of his own. The Holy Quran said that all of his wisest of scientists gathered together for the purpose of creating a fly. They couldn't even create a fly. And that's the truth. For all his wisdom, he can't create a fly, can he? If the fly takes something from him, he can't even take it away from the fly. When the fly flies away. That's showing you how he's making mockery of things. You can't even create a fly if you want to challenge me and my power. You, the white race, don't say that you created this metal head. That is because the essence of it was already out in the earth. And you didn't create that. But you take it and melt this metal out of something like stone or sand. You could scoop it up down there and sift it. But it was already there. Then you make whatever you want from the metal. But now go and create something. Mr. White Man, since you think you're so wise, create something. You can only make stuff out of what we already had here before you to make it out of. That's right. And the material that we already had, he that obeys us and not you. The Adam that is born obeys us and not you. The Holy Quran says the white race cannot create anything. They use what has already been created. That's right. They don't argue with you about what they cannot do. But they know that they were given power as God to rule over you for the past 6,000 years, and they have done that.